Excuse me.
For the rights of our fellow
Why are you walking in my way?
and migrant workers.
Sir, are you an illegal alien? So, sir, what brings you out to this demonstration?
Brother, I hate Donald Trump, first of all. Him and his bull immigration news. That's what I think.
Why do you hate Donald Trump, sir?
Because he's a racist, that's why. No, let him record, let him record.
I think I'm interviewing a turban. David Menzies for Rebel News here in downtown Toronto. And you know, folks, I'm standing just outside the SkyDome, and there is a collection of demonstrators here. I can tell you they're definitely not Blue Jay fans. It's evidently International Migrants Day, and this demonstration, according to the propaganda, is a day without migrants. Nothing moves without us. I believe there are similar demonstrations being staged today all across Canada. And the PA system has mercifully shut down. They've had terrible distortion issues. We're going to go over and talk to them. But while they were making speeches, I was reading the signage. Let's see, one of them was "Fund people, not wars." What war is Canada involved in right now? Living wage now. I'd like to know how you would define a living wage. Isn't that, as ex-Premier Kathleen Wynne would say, a bit of a stretch goal? We just got the fall economic statement numbers yesterday. It showed that the deficit was $61.9 billion. I don't know where the money is going to come from to fund all these social programs and to provide higher wages and to provide more social housing and whatnot. Now, I can tell you, before we came here, folks, I reached out to our Indian source. That would be Ted Smith, not his real name, obviously. And he told me they are networking across Canada, allegedly, with other Filipinos as well as Indians and Punjabis who, Ted said, allegedly came into Canada exploiting various loopholes. And the thing is, they have not been successful, many of them at least, in their quest for permanent residency. Hence this International Migrants Day. I guess they want to skip the queue. They don't want to migrate into Canada legally. And much like we've seen other demonstrations, particularly in Brampton, the message is, hell no, we won't go. And here they are making all of their demands. Now, we'll venture over and see if we can get some of these folks to articulate themselves. You might recall when we go to similar demonstrations, such as the ones I mentioned that took place in Brampton earlier this year, it's very hard making sense of anything. Do you remember when Lincoln Jay and I went to Brampton to talk about a similar demonstration there? Here, check out the video. To come on camera?
No, thanks.
No? Okay then. This is a very odd protest. Usually everyone's champing at the bit to talk.
That's fine.
Okay. We've got a lot of camera-shy demonstrators here. Anyone want to talk? Explain your signs? How about you, ma'am? Extend work permit? Where would you be working right now, by the way? Would you like to talk about what
No,
this...
I'm good, thank you.
Is there another organizer coming, or...
Nope.
Oh, okay. There's no ringleader for this, or? Baffling. Hey, ma'am, what brings you out to this demonstration? Are you a teacher at one of these diploma mill schools? You kind of stand out. We'll see what it is they're asking for. They have a whole laundry list of demands. Let's try to determine what the most important points are. Hey guys, can you tell me what brings you out to this demonstration? Are you international migrants? Well, guys, I'm getting a real vibe of Antifa and pro-Hamas people here. Well, what do you know? Right off the bat, people are turning their backs to us and not talking. So let's proceed down the sidewalk, shall we?
to the unwavering
Oh,
commitment
excuse me.
of the Philippine people, who will always fight for justice
Excuse
and
me.
for the rights of our fellow
Why are you walking in my
migrants
way?
and migrant workers. But our work
Pardon me?
is far from over. Today, the former president
Don't touch me.
alongside
Don't touch me. Hi, sir. What brings you out to this demonstration? I think I'm interviewing a turban. Sir, can you tell me why you're here, sir? No. What does that translate into English, sir? No. Pardon me? No. So, what are you guys trying to say here tonight? Why are you wearing a disguise, sir? Sir, are you an illegal alien? Hey, don't touch me. Look what we're dealing with, folks. These are people who are demonstrating against Canada, I guess calling Canada racist, hateful, and warmongers, even though I can't think of any war we're in right now. And yet they want to become Canadian citizens. Fancy that. Anyhow, we're used to this kind of rubbish. Hey, sir, what brings you out here tonight?
Hi, I'm one who films protests.
Pardon me?
I'm somebody who films protests as a hobby.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Why are these people covering our camera lens?
I don't know why.
What do you make of this protest?
Well, it's like any other protest. I film it and I publish it online
Okay.
on Bays. That's all I do.
All right then. Well, good luck. They're not harassing you though.
I don't know. I just film protests.
Okay.
That's all.
Together.
Thank you for your time, sir.
I've heard about Rebel News.
Pardon me?
I've heard about Rebel News.
Oh,
and,
thank
you.
you.
I just treat them like any other press. That's all I do.
Well, I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you, and I appreciate your time. But as you can see, an umbrella is out, and yet I don't see any rain in the
This
forecast.
should be pretty funny.
Pardon me? Anyhow.
Anyways, you have a good day, sir.
So, and do you have any assessment of this protest, sir?
Like any other protests, I mostly just get the speeches. That's
Okay.
it. Speeches, any chance I skip, and if there's a march, it gets turned into a time lapse.
Thanks for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
We'll never be
Here come the tablecloth.
United, we'll never be defeated.
Hey, I told you. Fuck off. Don't punch me.
Thank you, Zarmin and Lenny, who spoke on behalf of Migrante.
So, sir, what brings you out to this demonstration?
Brother, I hate Donald Trump, first of all. Him and his bull immigration news. That's what I think.
Why do you hate Donald Trump, sir?
Because he's a racist, that's why. No, let him record, because he's a
Makes him
racist.
racist.
Because he is a KKK member, bro. He's a Nazi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
He's a
supports
KKK
white
member.
supremacy, bro.
Can you give me an example of that, sir?
Well, he's trying to kick all the immigrants out.
But aren't we in Canada right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not sure I understand your
Well, you
logic.
asked me a question, I'm answering you, bro.
No, I'm just trying to, if you can educate me
Yeah.
what Donald Trump has to do with Canadian immigration.
Well, him and Justin Trudeau, they're like this, bro. They're like this. Whatever Donald Trump says, whatever the U.S. says, Canada has to follow. No, let him record. Let him
Why
record.
is
Let him
this guy
record.
harassing us, sir? I mean, I'm trying to have a nice conversation with
Let him
you.
record. Let him
Do you
record.
mind? Thank you. What do you think of people who are saying, hell no, we won't go. We're demanding permanent residency. We're not going to stand in the queue. What is your assessment of that, given that you legally immigrated to Canada?
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. You know, everybody has to wait in line if you were to go to any other country. So there's no difference here. Canada was an amazing place when I first came here in the 90s. It was an amazing country back then. And I know the potential of what it could be today, but this is not the way to do it. Everyone needs to wait their turn. And, you know, that's just I mean, my mom came here with nothing in her pocket and made something of herself. This isn't the route to do it in.
There are many demands, it seems, according to the signage. It looks like more subsidized housing, higher wages, but isn't one of the problems the fall economic statement was just given yesterday, and the deficit was $61.9 billion. Where does the money come to fund all these schemes, sir?
Well, I'll tell you what, bro. There's that much deficit. You know why? Because all this construction, all this subways, all bro, they're charging $100,000 for 4 steps, bro. You think that, that's not logical, bro.
So they're charging $100,000 for what, sir?
For making 4 steps, 4 concrete steps. If you want to walk down the stairway, that's $100,000 for 4 steps. If you go out and get a contractor right now, do you think he's going to charge you $100,000 to build 4 steps, bro?
Well, I'm with you if that's the price that's overcharged. So
that's what there's so much deficit because everyone's taking advantage of the government, bro.
And sir, can I ask you, where did you immigrate from?
From the Middle East.
Okay, then which country?
Dubai, actually.
Dubai, okay then.
Back when Dubai was, very much at its infancy, we came here. We waited in line, we paid the taxes, we worked our way up, and we made something of ourselves. And you have that ability to do here, but you don't get to cut in line. That's not the way to do it.
What kind of a government would you like to see in power?
Oh, in power?
Yes.
I think one that stands for the people, bro. That's not a racist government. That's what I think, bro.
Would that be maybe, I don't know, Marxist, Leninist, communist, something like that?
Oh, no, I'm against communism, bro. Communism is bullshit, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at Russia, Cuba, Venezuela. Name me one communist country that's been successful in history.
Well, you know what, sir?
There hasn't been.
We found some common ground right now.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So I guess in some things we gotta agree to disagree, but in other things we're on the same, we're on the same channel, bro.
No, and I appreciate you talking to me, but why are we being so violently accosted by these other people?
I have no idea, bro. I'm all for freedom of speech, and you might not agree with my ideas or vice versa, but at the end of the day, there should be no censorship. There be, you can speak your mind, you can say whatever you want, doesn't matter. That's what I think.
Well, how do you like that, folks? It started off on the wrong foot, I think, but we're finding more and more common ground here. Yeah, so from what I can tell, many of the people here are not Canadian citizens, but they are demanding permanent residency that will lead to Canadian citizenship. And in the meantime, they're denouncing Canada, they're denouncing America, they're alleging that we're warmongers, we're haters, we're racists. It really begs the question, doesn't it? Why would anyone ever want to move to such a horrible dominion in the first place, assuming all this rhetoric is true? For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Folks, I know you love it when Rebel News brings you the other side of the story, but the fact is, we need your help. Unlike the government-funded mainstream media trained SEALs, we don't receive a single nickel from the Justin Trudeau Liberals, nor would we accept it if ever offered. Can you please go to rebelfieldreports.com? That's rebelfieldreports.com. And if you're able to, kindly make a donation.